We are students in the Science and Global Change program, and we're going to be talking about climate change and spoiled food. My name is Sarah.
My name is Brayden.
My name is Taylor.
And my name is Isabelle. So today we're going to be using 4 different sources to talk a little bit about spoiled food. Our first source talks about how higher temperatures mean higher humidity. This high level of moisture means that drying meat into jerky is a lot harder and in some places can be impossible. The higher moisture level also means that hunters may not be able to fully process the animal before the food spoils and is rendered inedible. If the hunter still sells this meat and someone ingests it, they could potentially get sick. This source also talks about how native peoples in Alaska and Russia usually store their whale and other types of traditional meat in ice cellars. These ice cellars rest 10 to 12 feet below the surface in the permafrost. However, because the temperatures are rising, that ice is thawing, which can cause unsafe conditions for meat storage.
Climate change is making our food spoil faster, leading to a global rise in foodborne illnesses. Rising temperatures create ideal conditions for bacteria like Salmonella and Listeria to thrive, contaminating meat, dairy, and produce. Extreme weather, such as floods spreading sewage onto crops, while high humidity accelerates bacteria growth on fresh foods. Every year, 600 million people get sick from contaminated food, and 420,000 die, including 125,000 young children. Farming practices and global supply chains further spread these risks as food travels long distances under increasingly unstable conditions. The results: more outbreaks, more hospitalization, and a growing health crisis driven by a warming climate. Climate change isn't just affecting the environment, it's already impacting what we eat and making millions of people sick.
Climate change also leads to growth in fungi. As soon as spores are exposed to favorable temperatures, they move into a more active state and start cascading into more spreading. In a specific study about a specific type of fungus in milk, the current temperature conditions don't allow the growth of it. But with rising temperatures, this fungus will begin to grow, leading to a significant increase in the risk of spoilage. Given this increase in temperature and precipitation events, it is only a matter of debate whether the existing food safety management systems are able to prevent fungal growth. Climate change is also leading to loss of soil quality, increasing food scarcity. Extreme precipitations have already been demonstrating, eroding and leaching away nutrients in the soil, leading to losses of soil minerals. Deficiency of nutrients in soil may reduce the resistance of plants to pests, insects, and plant diseases. An increase of just 1 degree Celsius can lead to a 6% reduction of the average global yields of wheat.
Our fourth source helps talk about how food waste also contributes to climate change. Every time food spoils, we're not just throwing away a meal, we're wasting all the resources it took to make it. That includes agricultural land, water, energy, fertilizers, and pesticides. In the US alone, over 170 million metric tons of CO2, equivalent greenhouse gases are released annually from spoiled food. And that's excluding landfill emissions. This pie chart breaks it down. Emissions come from every stage: farming, distribution, retail, and even consumption. Spoiled food is a major contributor to climate change. And when the food ends up in landfills, it gets even worse. As it decomposes, food waste produces methane, a greenhouse gas over 25 times more potent than CO2. But here's the catch: many global emissions estimates don't even include landfill methane. That means the real impact of food waste on climate change is far bigger than we think. Reducing food waste is one of the most powerful ways that would be able to fight climate change. So in conclusion, from reading all our sources, we discovered that an increase in temperature and humidity causes food to spoil quicker, bacteria and fungi to multiply faster, rise in food